I'm Davey. I'm awesome. Welcome to the Comic Corner, where you guys make comments on my videos, and I respond every week. And in between responding to your comments, there is a fine line between numerator and denominator. So we got a lot of comments to get through this week. Let's get into it, starting with last week's Comic Corner, the Gummer Bears Corner. New commenter Samick943, the awesome gamer, commented, "Who's Bert?" Oh, Samick. I think you know dang well who Bert is. Bert is the most awesome character from any movie to ever exist, and those of us who know and follow the legacy of Bert will forever be known as Gummer Bears. Then Michael Jackson Hee commented, "Hee hee, ow!" Then Michael Jackson Hee commented, "Hee hee, shamon." My brother Josh, the film bestie, replied to his second hee hee, "What's hilarious is that there is a translate to English button that turns it to haha, lol. I didn't know hee hee was foreign." Then Professor Dr. Oak commented, "Thanks for the roommate story playlist, Davey. You truly are awesome." I know it. By the way, to those of you who watch regularly, if you got other stories or videos or whatever that you know are together and you want me to put in a playlist, go ahead and request. I'll do it. Then, returning, Paul Jetto commented, "I'm back. Sorry I was gone so long. On my honeymoon, you know. BTW, that Gummer Bears song was funny, man. I thought it was inspirational. Bert." And welcome back. Congratulations on being on your honeymoon. Then Paul Jetto commented, "What's with your brother's face paint?" My brother Josh replied to that, "It's prayer paint, dude." There you go, Paul. That's why he painted his face. Because I had no idea. I thought he was just drunk. Then Paul Jetto commented, "Sorry for the edit. That part of my comment was meant for your other video." Okay. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, made his own comment. "I still can't get a PS2 memory card. I did get a Barbarella memory card." I imagine you can't get a PlayStation 2 memory card right now, because why? Then Jay McCool commented, "3 answers in a row you respond with movie quotes." That's not true. The last one was from a cartoon TV show. Then Jay McCool commented, "What the heck is with your brother's face paint?" Apparently it's prayer paint. Then Jay McCool commented, "I'm definitely a Gummer Bear. Welcome aboard." Then Jay McCool commented, "Okay, since you can play old bits, you mentioned in the last bloopers video how the Herald stuff started but that it's gone. Can you dig it up and post it in a Comic Corner?" Alright, I will. Not this particular Comic Corner. This comment actually came just mere hours before I started recording this video, so it's going to take me some time. But by next week, I'll dig it up and I'll show you where the Herald stuff came from. So tune in next week. Here's some advice your vet will not give you. If your dog is running a fever, get some mustard. It goes best with a hot dog. Then on my Davy's Awesome Stories, ways you're being scammed. Brand new commenter and subscriber, LA Bell or La Bell, I can't tell which one it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be LA Bell. So if you're watching and it's supposed to be La Bell, please go ahead and correct me. Love the energy, man. Keep it up. The veil has been lifted for me, lol. Well, that was the point of that video. To inform you people that you don't need to buy Mayo Chup. Then Paul Jetto commented, "Forgot to like this. Sorry, but you gotta put that painting on a coffee mug, man." Well, I'm gonna now. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Mayo is made from the tears of minorities." Okay, well, it goes great mixed with ketchup. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Dude, the diaper genie works. Trust me. My diapers never smelled. I mean, the baby's diapers."
Ew.
I don't know what's worse about that. You having a diaper genie or saying it's a baby's diapers when... What babies? Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Diapers and politicians should be changed often for the same reason." Facts! Want to hear a poop joke? Never mind, it's too corny. Stop making me laugh. You'll make me Puma pants.
That's funny.
Which part of a trilogy is always a stinker? The turd part. What do you get when you mix castor oil with holy water? A religious movement. What did the poo say to the fart? You blow me away. I don't know. Am I allowed to do this for poop dad jokes? Whatever. Then Jay McCool commented, I love Cranch, but I mix it myself. Okay, well good. That was kind of the point. Like, you don't need to go buy it. I'm sure you already have ranch and ketchup. Then Jay McCool commented, doctors will do anything to get a couple more bucks. That's very true. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to disrespect doctors. I don't particularly like doctors, but this is why. Because I can appreciate you wanting to help people, but it seems like most of you are not there to help people. You're there because you know we have to see doctors, and you can milk us for everything we have. Chuck Norris can punch a Cyclops between the eyes. Then on my Davey's Awesome Wrestling, where I reviewed WWE's Clash of the Castle, Daniel DeLeon 69 kicked it off with, I will say that you're absolutely right, because the way I see it, Drew versus Punk's rivalry is way bigger than the World Heavyweight Championship scene. And it wouldn't make sense if Drew won the championships, hold it, and he would drop it to Gunther at Bash in Berlin, and it would make Drew feel like he was a part-time champion. I don't want that. Maybe they could extend their rivalry to 3 matches, and then they end their feud inside a Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood, which I heard WWE are bringing it back as a PLE in October. That's cool. I like Bad Blood. Honestly, I wouldn't mind them bringing Hell in a Cell back. Like, I get they think that it takes away, but I don't think it takes away from it to be a yearly PLE where the main event is a Hell in a Cell. Then Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, also yes, I also agree that Chad Gable should have won the IC title, but maybe one day I could see Chad Gable form a new Alpha Academy with the Creed brothers. That would work, especially because they're really not doing anything, even though they should be. Then Paul Jetto commented, Unholy Union, yeah, seriously made my night, even though it was still the beginning. It was the right choice. Now, why don't we make some more women's tag teams instead of a bunch of makeshifts? Then Paul Jetto commented, this was a pretty good show. I still gotta go back and watch the others, because I was away, so I'll probably check out your reviews after I catch up on those. Well, enjoy. And the reason I hate my brother. Because for weeks, didn't have to deal with any of this. I thought he was finally bored of it, and we could move on. But his alter ego J Spud commented, Oh god, castles frighten me. I had a dream once where I was a stalk of celery singing the entire library of Right Said Fred while wearing an old Scottish kilt that revealed too much. But that's beside the point. It was awful. I recently just returned from a trip to the Andes where the soccer team ate each other. God, am I famished. I know you didn't want me to comment anymore, but I will. This whole show was Nunchuck's favorite. She watched it with 2 beers in each hand and called me bed wench. It was so humiliating. I cried while listening to When Doves Cry and eating nachos. The worst was when my mother and siblings came by to salute my humiliation in the form of something that can only be described as eyes wide shut with pickles and bologna sandwiches. I am so mistreated. Could you possibly reach into your repertoire of comments for something that doesn't make my day end with pink bellies and Indian burns? I'm falling down the hatch here. Oh well, you're probably too busy to care about my problems. I'll just sit here while they all poke me with toothpicks while calling me Spankgrass. Why don't you set the toothpicks on fire first? Then Jay McCool commented, I thought it was a good show, but couldn't help but laugh over all the botches. I bet Botchamania had a field day with this event. Probably. I bet these guys were watching this going like, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Someone keeps calling me, sneezing into the phone, and then hanging up. I hate cold calls. Then going back to a Brothers Not Lovers video we did a couple of weeks ago, the Brothers Not Lovers movie review of Robot Jox. Paul Jetto commented, okay, that opening was from Hot Shots Part 2. Lol. Tell him what he's won, Johnny! Nothing, you just guessed right. Then Paul Jetto commented, what's with your brother rooting for the villains? Let me guess, he rooted for Kurgan and Highlander. Well, yeah. He still does, because he gets drunk and forgets that he loses. And my brother does these weird mental gymnastics where he always convinces himself that the villains are the heroes. I think he's just a little evil. Like, he roots for all of them. He roots for Art the Clown in The Terrifier. He roots for Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He roots for Regina George in Mean Girls. Some guy stopped me while I was walking down the street this morning and asked me why I was carrying a 9-foot book. Told him it's a long story. And then the final video to be commented on this week, this week's Brothers Not Lovers video, of debunking fan theories, where we debunked the fan theory that Jane was the one who killed the Maitlands in Beetlejuice. Daniel De Leon 69 commented, I hope the sequel to the original Beetlejuice movie will be good. We all do. I'm just glad they dropped the plans for Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian. For years, that was supposed to be the sequel. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, what's next, Davey? You gonna debunk Spaceballs? How Kane was already dead in the first Alien? That it's impossible for him to burst out another alien? Well, that's not really a fan theory, but okay. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, Robin had tremors because that psycho friend of his, The Flash, was eating Gummer Bears while Daredevil was busy executing Plan 9 from outer space. If you go back and watch the video, those are all the paintings hanging up behind him. Then Jay McCool commented, why is there toilet paper behind the film bestie? Because he thinks he's the Then Jay McCool commented, I hate fan theories. It's always just a bunch of people with no life and too much time on their hands overanalyzing movies. And all of that I can respect. Just stop coming up with the fan theories. I had a girlfriend who poked me in both my eyes. It's when I stopped seeing her. So there you have it. That's Comic Corner this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications for when I post the videos, and leave a comment of your own to be in next week's Comic Corner. And tune in next week so you can see the origins of Harold. Love you guys.